You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. And all of you will suffer if you don't repent. You will suffer. Mark my words somewhere, you will suffer if you don't repent from your evil ways. You take money from murderers and from killers to suppress the truth. Biden doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria because they rely on the ambassador to feed them accurate information. And that is not happening because they've been bribed. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place in turmoil, not making it onto the front pages of newspapers all over the world. Nobody talks about it because they are all compromised. They've been bribed. We don't need your one Nigeria to survive. They tried, can you imagine the nonsense? They brought in their food blockade. They said we'll not send food to the south. They are perishable goods. So the items got spoiled in the north. The government now turned around to pay them almost 500 billion. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down.
To understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within, and we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Ekpa, Biasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these no-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night to you, wonderful people of Biafra from all over the world and wherever you're listening from. We salute you from here. It is yet another day that we have gathered today to make sure the awareness of Biafra continues, keep you abreast with the happenings of the day, and also to make sure the enemies do not derail your focus from the ball. That is why we are here again. And first and foremost, many of you have been calling, writing, texting. And as we just entered this broadcast, the first question somebody asks is, how is Mazi Simon Ekpa and where is Mazi Simon Ekpa? Mazi Simon Ekpa is fine, is sound and good, but he needs some rest. So he's taking some rest. While he goes in to re-fortify himself so that when he comes back, he will be reinforced with another dragon fire. What you need to do is to keep focus and continue to fight on. What you need to do is to pray for him. Pray for Oyendu, pray for the media team, pray for Umuada and their entire team led by Madam Azuka. Pray for the ESN and the gallant men and every group that are fighting to make sure one Nigeria comes to their knees. Pray for everything that answers Biafra. Pray, 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 pray. Put your knees on the ground and pray and commit Biafra into the hands of Chukwu Okike. So, Master Simon Ekpa is fine, and he sends his regards to Biafrans for them to keep the fire burning because we are getting into a very tough mood, and you must be focused. So, Umuada will be joining us in no time to also brief Biafrans on the happenings, and some other people will be with us as well. So with us in the studio today, I have Mazi Ugo, I have Mazi Pastor Emeka Livingstone. I will soon increase his title because I want his title to be growing every day. And I still have a Pastor Pam 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 that just entered the studio now. So like I said, more of us will be joining the studio in no time. So sit tight and then get some cola nuts to keep yourself busy. If you're good at popcorn, do same because we don't come again. No. Biafra is our destination and there is no going back. Our leader still remains the Ohamadike one of Biafra in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our interim leader is Mazi Simon Ekpa, anointed by Oyendu as the spokesperson, standing in for now. And we have the team of Lumada, then we have the team of these gallant men here that are keeping you abreast with every information every day. Then we also have the ESN that are there. We have the Muada. So these people that I just called names and these very ESN, who are the ones making you to still have hope of living in Biafra land, they need your prayers more than ever than before. Thank you all for joining us. And as you join, please do us the favor of sharing and inviting other people in. Hit the like button and the share and let this broadcast to go far and wide. All right. If they are not attacking what we are doing, that means we are not making progress. So attacks must come from left, right, center, and we are equal to the task. Mazi Ugo, you have the mic for your formal introduction to Biafrans. In some minutes, please. There, Mazi.
Okay, thank you so much, Mazi Sonny, my brother. Thank you, Pastor Emeka, and Mazeraf. I greet you, and Umada that are coming to join us. I greet all of Una, and my special regard and love to Mazi Simon. In whatever he's doing, may God give him the wisdom. And my special prayer to Mazena De Gallo, to Simon Ekpa, to myself, to my fellow media team, to Umada, to every one of us, that God will guide and strengthen us. And Biafrans, I love you all. God will guide all of us. We will get to the root and we will rejoice at the gate of Biafra. Thank you this evening as you join us. May God bless you and give you the listening ear and open our hearts to understand the gospel of truth. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, Pam Pam Pam. I can see you from here. So you have some minutes to do your formal introduction to Biafrans and to Pam 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 the zone. There we
I greet you, fellow Biafrans. I greet you, lovers of freedom. Thank you for joining us tonight. Once again, we are here to collaborate with Umwada to tell you, fellow Biafrans, that we are alive and well, and our focus is still on the ball, and there's no going back. The enemies are panicking. They are using all method, every style they are bringing. And the truth is that it is because we are getting close to our victory. And they need to know that we are ready for this battle that we are engaging on. We know it will be hydra-headed. And no matter how many heads this snake has, we are going to cut them all off, one after the other. And we are going to land in Biafra in no distant time. Sit back, relax, tighten your seatbelts. We are cruising on to Biafra. Thank you, my fellow comrades. Thank you, Mazi Sonny. Thank you, Mazi Ugo, who has left to probably go and check off something. Thank you, Mazi Kelechi. Pastor Livingstone, I greet you, sir. Thank you. We move.
Thank you, Mazi Rab. Mazi Okonkwo is fine as well. He's only held up with some assignment. So do not panic. Everybody are fine. They are held up with some other assignments. They will move. Thank you very much for your consent. We love it when you ask about us when you don't cite us in the media for some days. It shows that you care. Thank you very much. So, Mazi Kelechi, welcome to the studio. In your own formal way of introduction, tell Biafrans who you are in some minutes. Mazi.
Good to be here today, Biafrans. Another opportunity to talk about matters that concerns us, especially regarding freedom. I want to say thank you all for joining, and I want to say it's a privilege to be here, as always, to talk about what we need to do and what we know, and of course, to make the enemy's tent and their place to shake to the ground. And of course, our freedom is near. I want to welcome every one of you. I want to thank you. I thank my comrades in the studio, everyone, powerful men who are doing the need for the cause of freedom and who are taking the mandate to the camp of the enemies. And of course, we have a few days to go and we are set to go. Biafrans, we love you. I love you from my heart. I say, may Chukwu continue to protect everyone of us and keep us safe and secure, especially as we support the cause of freedom, as we support the mandates day, night, every time. People are always awake to see that they become part of these things. And of course, we thank you all. We can't thank you enough, Biafrans. Without you, we are nothing. Without you, we can't be here. And also, I use this medium also to thank Martin Nambikano for this great opportunity that he has created, that we understand what it means to be free, and of which we are all working towards right now. Thank Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is relaxing and strengthening his bone and stretching his bones, preparing for the grand finale of this massive exodus into the promised land. And of course, the Red Sea is open. We are marching across, and we are getting the promise. We're not going to be in the wilderness. We're going get straight into the program, and of course, it's going to be fantastic and awesome. I want to thank every one of you. Thank those who are contributing in one way or the other for ESN's manifestation and the program of carrying out the field work towards the cause of freedom. Thank you all for contributions, for your finances, for your ideas, for everything that you are doing. I want to thank, of course, the woman. I want to thank them for their marvelous work, and the leader of Umuada, Mrs. Azuka, and everyone who is in that team, and everyone who also belongs to one group or the other, doing marvelous things. I appreciate you all, and it is another time to rub minds. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Thank you, my comrades in studio. Thank you all. I love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Kelechi. Mazi Pastor Emeka Livingstone, the mic comes to you now. Welcome to the program. In your own way of formal introduction, tell BIAFRANS what you have for them. There were Mazi.
Hello, BIAFRANS. God bless you. And I trust as we discuss today, we will really get to the heart of the matter, discuss it, and assure BIAFRANS and encourage them as to move. God bless you all. You are our inspiration. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Pastor Emeka, please, you have to maybe refresh or you change your device. That is, if you may talk again, because your message will have delivered because of the network interference. It was really, really cracking and people did not get you well. Thank you very much. And at this very point, what we need to do is that yesterday we started reading Psalm 35. The Psalm 35 is for us to pray, to commit the struggle, the people in charge, and those at the forefront of events into the hands of Chukwu Okike. So please, grab your Bible from where you are and let us read Psalms 35. The Psalms 35 is in committance of Mazi Simon Ekpa, Onyendu, Umuada, ESN, the media team, the African people that are fighting with everything, and every volunteer group, and whichever body that is fighting to make sure they destroy one Nigeria. We are praying for them and calling Chukwu Okike to be on their side. Now, I said Psalms 35. Psalms 35. That is where we are going to read from. Psalms 35. And here on the screen, we will enlarge this one on the screen. But as you go, please, you will be scrolling down as we read through. But I will be reading from my own end with the good news version of the Bible is what I'll be reading from. I'll be reading
If you be reading from Good News, no, this one is King James.
No, my prayer point, the way my prayer point is going, coincides with my Good News version. So if you leave this one on the screen, this one will still go in line because I am very used to Good News version. Okay. Oppose those who oppose me, Lord, and fight those who fight against me. Oppose those, Lord, who oppose Man Simon Ekpa and Onyendu, Umuada, ESN, the media team, and everybody that are fighting to make sure they destroy one Nigeria. Chukwu Okike, oppose them and fight those who fight against us. Take your shield and armor and come to my rescue. Take your shield and armor and come to the rescue of the Biafran people. Come to the rescue of Onyendu. Come to the rescue of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Come to the rescue of the Umuada. Come to the rescue of ESN. Come to the rescue of every volunteer group that are fighting to make sure one Nigeria comes down. Lift up your spear and your axe against those who pursue me. Promise that you will save me. Chukwuokike, lift up your spear against those that pursue the Biafran people. Lift up your spear against those that pursue Mazi Simon Ekpa. Lift up your spear against those that pursue Oyendu. Lift up your spear against those that pursue the Biafran people. Lift up your spear against those that pursue ESN. Lift up your spear against those that pursue the entire volunteer groups that are fighting to make sure Nigeria is brought down so that we can be alive. May those who try to kill me be defeated and disgraced. May those who try to kill Oyendu, may those who try to kill Simon Ekpa, may those who try to kill the Biafran people be defeated and disgraced. May those who plot against me be turned back and confused. May those who plot against Oyendu, may those who plot against Simon Ekpa, may those who plot against the Biafran people, may those who plot against the ESN, may those who plot against the gallant men on ground that are fighting with everything in their blood, may they be turned back and confused. May they be like straw blown by the wind, as the angel of the Lord pursues them. May their path be dark and slippery, while the angel of the Lord strikes them down. Without any reason, they laid a trap for me and dug a deep hole to catch me. Without any reason, they laid a trap for Oyendu, they laid a trap for the dragon, they laid a trap for Umuada, they laid a trap for ESN, they laid a trap for the Biafran people. May they fall into the same trap. But destruction will catch them before they know it. They will be caught in their own trap and fall to their destruction. Then I will be glad because of the Lord, and I will be happy because he saved me. Please mute yourselves in the studio. My comrades, please mute yourself in the studio so that we won't be distracted. Then I will be glad because of the Lord. I will be happy because he saved me. This is the prayer that Oyendu prays all the time when he says, when Biafra comes, he will dance in the street of Biafra and he will rejoice because Chukwuokike saves the Biafran people. And this is the prayer of every Biafran in all ramifications. Verse 10, with all my heart I will say to the Lord, there is no one like you. You protect the weak from the strong, the poor from the oppressor, the same way Chukwuokike has protected the Biafran people from the strong Fulani terrorists, the Caliphate government, and the oppressor of UK, America, Europe, and every Western world, and even the OAU, who are supplying weapons to one Nigeria every day to make sure they annihilate everybody in Biafra land and the entirety of one Nigeria who does not succumb or align with the Fulanization agenda project. Evil people testify against me and accuse me of crimes I know nothing about. This is exactly what they did to Mazi Simon Ekpa, they do to Oyendu. They accuse and they testify against Oyendu and Mazi Simon Ekpa of crimes that he knows nothing about. You hear that they say he collected money from one Nigeria. You hear that they say Oyendu collected money for transformer. He collected money for election cancellation in 2019, of which he did none. They say Mazi Simon Ekpa is collecting money from Tinubu, and that autopilot were paid by Tinubu and one Nigeria to come and truncate the plight and the opportunity of Igbo presidency. This is not what we came for. Our own is for Biafra, and it is Biafra that we stand. So they testify against us and accuse us of crimes we know nothing about. They pay back evil for good, and I sink in despair. All the criminals that we have in Biafra land And those in IPOB, they pay us back evil for the good that we do to them. Even as we are here in diaspora, making sure contributions are made, and men that volunteer with their lives to protect them so that they will have a land to live. What do? They pay us evil for the good that we are doing for them. But when they were sick, I dressed in mourning. I deprived myself of food. I prayed with my head bowed low. This is what the Biafran people have been doing. Whenever we see that one of the criminals that we have in Igbo lands have been fired or nailed by the zoo government, what do? We still come back to try to defend them, to save their ass, because we do not reject them. We still remember that they are our own. But what do they do in return? They pay us back evil for good. As I will pray for a friend or brother, that is what we do. I went about bent over in the morning, as one who mourns for his mother. But when I was in trouble, they were all glad. They are all glad that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. They are all glad now, assuming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to die. They are the first to come out and tell you in the media that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been poisoned and that he is dead and gone. But they did not come out to come and tell you that this is what they are going to do to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all these years. But they were so keen and so quick and swift to come into the media and tell you, oh, Onyendu has been poisoned, he is dead, though. But what have you done to release the same Onyendu? Nothing. You are only so quick to come in and tell the world that Onyendu has been poisoned. So, they were so quick to rejoice over our own disorder. But when I was in trouble, they were all glad and gathered round to mock me. They mock the ordeal of Onyendu. Some of them do it while they are doing their political campaign. They use it for mockery. And they kept striking me like those who will mock a cripple. They glared at me with hate. How much longer, Lord, will you just look? Rescue me from their attacks. Save my life from those lions. Then I will thank you in the assembly of your people. I will praise you before them all. Don't let my enemies, those liars of IPOB DOS, those liars of one Nigerian government, those liars of Igbo leaders, those liars of Ohanese, those liars of World Igbo Congress, those liars of the governors that we have, do not let them rejoice over us. Do not let them rejoice over us. Clothed over my defeat, do not let them. Don't let those who hate me for no reason speak with delight over my sorrow. Chukwu Okike. Come to the aid of the Biafran people. Come to the aid of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Come to the aid of Onyendu. Come to the aid of the media team. Come to the aid of ESN. Come to the aid of every voluntary groups that are fighting to make sure we destroy one Nigeria so that they will not destroy us before our own time. They do not speak in a friendly way. Instead, they invent all kinds of lies about peace, loving people of Biafra. Please, media team, everyone should mute. Everyone should mute to avoid distraction in the studio. They accuse me, shouting, "We saw what you did. But you, O Lord, have seen this. So don't be silent, Lord. Don't keep yourself far away from the Biafran people, because they accuse us of what we don't do. They kill us in numbers and in thousands. we only come out to say, enough is enough of killing us. We have to defend ourselves. So, Lord, do not keep quiet and stay far away from us. Rouse yourself, O Lord, and defend the Biafran people. Rise up, my God, and plead the cause of the Biafran people. You are righteous, O Lord, so declare the Biafran people innocent. That is verse 24. Don't let my enemies gloat over me. Do not let the enemies of Biafra gloat over the Biafran people. But come to their aid, fortify them, and every ESN members in the bushes and every volunteer group, come and fortify them and let them be stronger than we ever know. Don't let them say to themselves, we are rid of them. That is just what we wanted. Do not allow the Zoo government and the Igbo leaders to come up with this kind of saying, because they think they have overcome, and they think that they can bring the Morundi soldiers from the Sahel and Futajalon to come and kill us, so they will come out to brag. No, Chukwokike. Show your strength to the Biafran people and let the world know that you ordain us for this very time. May those who gloat over our suffering be completely defeated and confused. May those who claim to be better than we are be covered with shame and disgrace. May those who want to see us acquitted shout for joy and say again and again, how great is Chukwu Okike. He is pleased with the success of his servant, the Biafran people. He is pleased with the success of his servant, Onyendu. He is pleased with the success of his people, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is pleased with the success of his people, the ESN gallant men on ground. He is pleased with the success of the people, Umuada team and their leader, Madam Azuka. He is pleased with the success of his people, the media team. He is pleased with the success of the Biafran people who are facing the brunt of one Nigeria, who are at the forefront of this struggle, facing the pain and penuries and jeopardy every day. Then we will proclaim your righteousness and we will praise you all day long. Just like Onyendu said, when Biafra comes, I will dance in the street of Biafra, and the whole world will understand that Chukwu Okike have done it. We pray this prayer in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. He said, our prayer will continue till next week because of Biafra. And welcome back to the studio. Now, who has not muted? Maziraf, mute, please. Your side is echoing.
Mazisone,
yes, sir.
Please, there's something I sent you there. Look at it in the comment section and in your phone also. In the private chat, I mean.
Okay. Okay. The first one, Madam Azuka will take care of it. Okay, the second one, we want Biafrans to know where this madness came from. This madness here, there is this madness that is going from left, right, center. Commander, please give us like 5 or 10 minutes and you'll be in the studio. Biafrans are waiting to hear from you because you people are doing very wonderful job. Now, Biafrans, if you can see the screen very well, this is where this madness came from. You see this madness that is making the rounds on the media, that Onyendu was poisoned. This is where it came from. It came from Chinasangworu. So we are telling you to disregard this madness because it has been their plan to destroy Onyendu and to poison him. But the Lord we serve does not think as men do. So disregard these criminals because this has been what they have been planning with one Nigerian government. And since they have not seen that it is not coming forth in time, they jump in to announce to you that it has happened. Maybe the person that they sent to do it deceived them and told them they have done it. So they now jump in. As they jumped in to make this news to fly, the next thing was that the people that went to visit Onyendu came back and then they gave their own update to tell you that Onyendu sent messages to Biafrans. So go back and ask this Chinasha Nwoshi where his madness started and when it will stop. So Biafrans disregard this thing from the media because it is a plan, but it is not coming to be. And it is a reason for you to know that God has exposed them on this very one. Because if you ask them, what have you done to release Onyendu? Nothing has been done. But they were so fast in coming to tell you that Onyendu is poisoned and that he is dead. That is to tell you that that is what they have been planning and they wanted him to die very, very quick. So they will always come to give you the information very fast before you even get it anywhere. But they cannot come and give you information on how they are going to free Onyendu or how they are going to make sure Biafrans are free. They only want to wait and tell you he is finished so that you will not know where to run to. Another thing is ESN fundraising is coming up, and please, there is a video that has been on the media since last year. I think immediately MNK was kidnapped. We made a video, a step-by-step video on how to go through the process of donations online. So that video has been there and we are still going to push it out again for those of you that does not know how to do it so that you can know how to follow up, because we know some people were committed before and then because of the Indian Sama, they later derailed in their commitment. Now it is time that you come back to your senses. Remember that election is not going to hold in Biafra land and we have made our stand. For those of you that want to make private donation and the money is very bulky for us and you don't want yourself to be made known, you can contact any of the media team. If you have Madam Azuka's number, you can contact her. If you have any of the Umuadas, you can contact them. Please, we need all your support in everywhere. So, my media team, I thank you all for being available. Today is not our day to take control of this studio. So we just come here to lay the foundation and then usher in Umuada for them to come and talk to Biafrans. So my Biafran people, we will be bringing Umuada to the studio, and from here, the leader of Umuada, Madam Zuka, please, when you come and teach me this title, how to pronounce this title, because I want to be pronouncing it so that I will not cut my tongue. I don't want to cut my tongue. And I don't want to go pay good because of pronouncing this thing wrongly. That's why I never even want to make a try, make I not go cause wahala. So, Biafran people, welcome Umuada to the studio. And as Umuada comes in, let us bring the volume because we had to put the volume down so that... All right, Umuada are here in the studio. Umuada, welcome, welcome, welcome to the studio. Biafrans are listening to you and they welcome you all to the studio. Madam Azuka, they will from here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aparawa, Mazi Aparawa, Mazi Tony, Aparawa Tony, everyone. I want to thank you so much for your presentation and all the media team. You know, it is fun to stay with you guys sometimes, you know, and I want to thank Pastor Livingstone, who just embracing. You know, it's not easy when you're working and you are called and you just, you know, running. And I want to thank Pastor Van Van Van. Her name is too, too, I don't know. It is very, very interesting. That name is very, very, funny, And I want to thank two Foster, the cool guy, and of course all the media team. Pastor Livingstone, I've extended my greetings to you, and Gaddafi, those who are not here, and then Kelechi and other people that I couldn't mention their names. I want to thank each and every one of you, the Biafran people, and of course the Umada of Biafran land, the Umada that cooks things and it smells good. The Umada Mazina Kano was talking about, the Umada of Biafran land that make things happen. The Umada Umada Natupu. I kind of said I should change it to Umada Natupu. I'm awesome. I don't know this one, but thank you guys, Umada. I am so, so proud of you for all the marvelous job and the marvelous work you've been doing. It's been a sleepless night all the time. You are called anytime and you answer. And I must thank your husband who have, allowed you all this while to give your time and everything you have to Biafran people. And not only that, following the rules and then being who you are as a human. You guys are great and wonderful. And I'm so, so honored. Of course, our own beautiful, 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 beautiful woman. The woman that, anybody that messes with her, I can shoot a gun because of her. Because this woman, I've been able to work with her for years now. So I can tell you that he is, somebody that you cannot mess with. Very pragmatic, very intelligent, and he speaks from the heart. I love you, Madam Erewa. And of course, my hobby, Chichi, my hobby. Sometimes I say that when I see people from my husband's place, I always respect them because of how they have, worked so hard to have, be with me all this time. Of course, shine, shine, baby. See them, their faces, shining all the time. I must call you by name because you merit it. And my black marquee, blessing, the woman that stands, all the time. I'm so, so proud of you. And then, of course, Pastor, Pastor Naifetukwaju. I thank you guys so much. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, love you guys. And I equally want to thank Mazi Simon Ekpa. And I've seen some people, called and asking, oh, where is Simon? Where is Simon? Where is Simon? Simon is resting for the battle ahead. And let me tell you, sometimes when I look at him, I will be asking, where is he getting his powers from? Because sometimes I break down. If you know me very well before, you know that I have lost my body voice. If not for anything, I know that I have that asset, as a golden voiced lady. But you can see, because of the struggle for Biafra, I have really lost it. But I believe that God is going to bring it back. So Mazi Simon Ekpa has gone for a leave to rest for some couple of days to come back in full force. Okay, Debutike. And by the time he comes back for the battle ahead, then you guys are going to see him. So he extended, I spoke with him this afternoon, and he said I should extend his greetings. He's having fun, I think, having good time with his family. And this afternoon, there was a news that broke, or this morning, by the treacherous and criminal head of one of the head of DOS called Tina Sanworo. I want to tell Biafran people that that story or that news is coming from the pit of hell. I can know when Umada started before, there was an incident that was happening then that we couldn't decipher what happened to Mazi Nandekano. I remember vividly when I called China Sanworo in a Zoom meeting with some of you mothers. The first question I asked was, what happened to our leader? Why is it that those who are mentioned in the process of, closing the accounts were not investigated? And why is it that your leader went renditioned to Nigeria without any question, without any investigation? And one of the answers he gave me was that Onyendu, that we shouldn't worry, Onyendu is in good hands. Onyendu is living in a cozy room. Onyendu, because of him, that most of our guys that are in theaters have been fed very, very well. And being a military wife, I know what it means. Somebody who has been in Nigeria or noticed what has been happening in Nigerian army, I mean, before we get to this place. I know that Nigerian detention or DSS is not a place you play pranks or play jokes, because they will treat you like an animal. So it kind of, raised my curiosity when he answered that question by telling us that Onyendu is having good time, that we shouldn't worry ourselves. And this is their wish, and they have wished it again, that Onyendu was poisoned, or Onyendu is this, and we're going to declare war. So we want to tell Biafran people not to listen to them, because we fired them and we sacked them like last year, 28th of February. So remember, they cannot give you any good story, because all he has been doing is going around killing our people, destroying our people, destroying the properties of our people, using the the DSS juggernauts to finish our people. That's what criminal Chila Sanworo has been doing. So disregard any information that is coming from him, is coming from the pit of hell. So we equally have a lot of things that we want to bring to you guys this afternoon. Signing the burning and the killing of our people, which is continuously, happening in Biafra land. I want to tell all the political leaders of Biafra land and all the clergies and those who call themselves elders. We have watched severally when the Ihamufu saga and the Ihamufu atrocities were going on, nobody spoke. And nobody has criticized it, nobody has said anything about it. But I've seen many of you who are running helter-skelter, placing bounty on Simon's head, saying a lot of things that are very, very outrageous, or saying things that has never happened, or accusing Simon Ekpa of doing this and doing that. We want to tell you, you're wasting your time, because nothing, not even a move that you can make that will stop the dragon from doing his job, because the meaning, the breath, the water, the movement, everything that he does is gearing towards getting Biafra, getting the restoration, or making the restoration of Biafra a reality. So whatever you are doing in vain. And we want to tell you, as you mother of Biafra, to know that those that live in glass house does not throw stones. If you bent on killing our people, I tell you, time will come when you are going to answer these questions, because we will hold all of you responsible. Our children have died, Our women, our widows, crying in the street of Biafra. There is blood flowing every day, and it is not getting to your heart, not even touching your soul, not even touching your soul, not even touching your personality, not even touching your spirit, not even touching your family. That these people were carried for 9 months and born from another woman. That these people are not people that fall from heaven. That women like us bother, carry them and bore them, and you kept on sending troops, releasing all the arsenals and all the assault weapons, carrying all the terrorists that are brought from several countries to the east to destroy our land, to kill our people, and to chase them, and to make our people start going to live in IDP camp. We want to warn you as Umada Biafra that what you're doing is outrageous. What you're doing is an anathema, and what you're doing is what can bring a curse to your family, your first, your second, your third, and your fourth generation. And we as Umada are standing to tell you, and we are speaking again to tell you, and we are coming again to tell you, we are here to sound that warning that you should pull these guys, these criminals, these terrorists that have gathered from all over the world to come to Biafra land to colonize our nation, to chase our people from their various homes and to take over. And we're telling you that it cannot happen because we have these gallant men who have vowed to secure our lands, who have done everything. Some of them have sacrificed their lands, some of them have sacrificed their houses, some of them have sacrificed their women, their children, of course, paid ultimate price to save our land. I want to tell you that enough of this nonsense and enough is enough. Pull this military out of our place. You know the reason why these killings and this agitation is still going on is because you're holding Mazin Adikanu and you never said anything. You never warned these people from this to desist from what they are doing, because what they're doing is a crime against humanity. Tell them to pull them out so that children will stop dying, so that our wives will stop becoming widows. Tell them to stop killing our children. The land of Biafra has been filled with blood. The land of Biafra is now a burial ground for a lot of people. Mass grave always, always, every day. We want to tell you that you can stop now and join this agitation and join us to do what we're doing so that we can get to our destination on time. Because will Biafra come? Yes, Biafra will come. If you think you cannot, no human being can stop the movement, the restoration of Biafra. The struggle for this Biafra is divine, and the struggle for liberation remains a collective fight and effort. Therefore, we have to remain focused, we have to remain resolute, we have to remain relentless, we have to remain courageous, we have to remain focused, and we have to be brave to be able to get to where we're going to. And finally, we want to let people know that on the 4th of February, we will be having a mega fundraising. Mega fundraising for the ESN, who have paid ultimate price, who have been displaced in one way or the other, who have been hiding in the bushes and fighting to make sure that our lands are protected. So we are calling on each and every one of you that please, please, we are not supposed to be begging you at this moment, because like last time that I said, I told you guys that you have two options. Now, one is that you support ESN so that we can get our land very, very soon. Or you jeopardize the members of your families, or jeopardize your home, jeopardize everything you have, because if you leave to fight, if you leave to fight with us, it will get to a point either you are chased away or you will be colonized by these Nigerian terrorist states. We don't want to live there. The Chukwuka Kabiam have said it, and we are going home. We equally want to let you guys know that the court has discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he has no reason to be staying there. If you want peace, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But as long as you guys kept adamant, as if you don't know what is going on, as if there is nothing that you need to do. I heard an SND was saying that they won't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out until after election. I tell you, there will be no election in Biafra land. Get it into your brain, because he thought we are joking. We are not mixing up here. I want to tell you that you have a choice of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that we can start talking about, liberating our place, or maybe getting into referendum, or start heading down to our home. But are we getting the home? Yes, we are getting home. So we want to encourage each and every one of you to be resolute, to discourage, don't be discouraged about what is going on. We are coming in full force because Biafra is here. So without being said, I want to invite
Madam Azuka,
So,
Madam Azuka,
yes.
wait before you bring our beautiful mothers to speak. Let us give them what they like most.
To all Biafran women around the world, can you tell me who can do without Mama? Have you seen any? Because I'm joking. Can you compare the beauty of Umwada? Cause I searched around, I found nobody. No. I see, they are so loving, they are so caring, they are hardworking. Naturally, they are beautiful. Umwada, Nemo, Nem Kema Konam, Ifem Kenyeki Akonam, Mama. I will love you forever. Chukwu kike kwenem. Ututu nanya say I'm grateful because I am blessed to have you, Mama. You care for me, you love me from my childhood. Your worries for me will never be in vain. I love you, Mama, cause you took me for you. Hey. Umada Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Umada werego. Umada neriego nukego. Umada diaje mono. Umu Biafra jule mono. Sweet mother. Umada nemofuma. Umada uroku de hananya. Umada werobi omo. Dem akonam, Ifem Kenyeki Akonam, Mama. I will love you forever. Chukwu kike chekwenem, Honorable Suka just one them. We love you. If you can sweet mother, my love for you is forever. Honorable Asuka Chas Wambo, based in USA. Umada Biafra worldwide leader. Ebeji akoko one. Ugo dia jemono. Akane nyomo bonyeri. Ugo characha. Neganiru. I can't forget Madam Eriwa, based in US. Yes. The beautiful woman. Shele Baba Ubone, 1 in 1,000. Kedumaka Madam Chichi, based in Nigeria. Sample one. Lady very simple. Ugo Chapola Chapo. Ekelem Nagara Mrs. Carolina, based in Italy. Adoma Kibeyama. Shine Shine Baby Kana Hoki. Kam Kelebra Mrs. Ifi Onwubiko, based in Ireland. Adadema. Kema konam, ifem kenyeki akonam, mama. I will love you forever. Chukwu kikeche kwende, otutu na ya say I'm grateful because I am blessed to have you, my mama. You care for me, you love me. Your worries for me will never be in vain. I love you, mama. Can you be Chiaz Oduru, based in USA? Also, dear, Adaki Bear, Omalecha Wada, Mrs. Blessing Wilson, you came on an island, Ojena Wayo. Come Kelepa Pastor Rose Allen, based in Germany. Pastor, Adachuku Jalon. I also salute Wada Mrs. Judith Osazwa, based in Italy. Owanetiron. Come Keleba Mrs. Barbara Herrera, Mommy name of man of Switzerland. I greet you, sweet mother, Wada Mrs. Maureen Hing, the Holy Ghost baby, based in Germany. I am blessed to have you, my mama. You care for me, you love me, which I do. Your worries for me will never be in vain. I love you, mama. Honorable Chacha Zuka Wampa. Every child, mama, baby, we no matter. I make it.
We dey live, oh. We dey live, oh.
Okay, we don't hear the music.
Hey, the network, oh. Sorry, oh. I'll play it again, oh, next time.
No, don't play it. Don't play it. We have a lot to do today, okay? So that we will be able to entertain, questions from our audience, okay? So we'll go ahead. Can you hear me, Sonny?
Yeah, very well. BIAFRANS can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the final thing there is that, of course, we know that this year, next month, is their proposed election, which will never hold in Biafra land. There will be no election in Biafra land. So we are advising our people, the mothers, please keep your children at home. Tell your husbands to stay at home. Do not come out, because that will be an opportunity for Nigeria to happen to you. I don't think you want Nigeria to happen to you. So tell everybody in your family, as a mother, we are speaking to you directly, because we know that we can control this. We can do this. We can tell our children to hold them back. We can tell them and advise them on what to do at this point. When you are asked to sit at home, sit at home. Do not go out, because when you go out, whatever you see out there, you have to take it. Because we know that Nigerian terrorist government will unleash their armies unleash their terrorists in the streets of Biafra. So when you are asked to stay home, please heed to the instructions. Do not go out, because there will be no election in Biafra land. With that being said, I want to bring our beautiful woman, Madam Erewa, to come and speak to our people. Thank you so much. Erewa, are you ready? Mute yourself.
Mama Erewa, unmute yourself, please.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I was muted. I was talking. Okay. Thank you so much. I use the time when on our day to salute and welcome every Biafran person and honest and well love freedom. Greetings. Yes, I thank all listeners and sympathizers of this our noble cause to restore our God-ordained nation, Biafra. I also thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our faithful prayer day with her, wherever it is. And of course, body, when I say this body, not be firewood. Yes, so sometimes this body needs rest. So I thank and pray for our Biafran spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yes, I thank everyone, a media team, and ESN, and Umwada chairwoman, Honorable Zuka. And maybe Madam Erewa, yes, now my voice now they hear so, because I got message for me. I found that una know say, I want tell una say, no election for the whole of Biafra land. This month to the next month when we go enter school. Una not see money, ego. Igbo people say ego. Europe say ego. Chakri say ogo. Now, make I tell you now, money na root of people. They cause you problem. And another thing when una go know be say, this money itself, you know they come from another person's backyard. You know they come from another person's soil. The money when they come, they use, they spoil una, they give una, they bring it cost for the world. Now the when it come from the resources of your soil. So on a message now God they tell you. Because when God give you something, don't you value him. It's good meant to take care of him. Because if you not take care of him, you will let somebody else who's your team and down to a full and coach. They are all these sabotagers, stop them. When they come, all this. And if a stranger, when God allows them, the thing when God will give you before allow stranger to come, they handle them, he will find upon that, he will come because first. So, people are not vote. Because when they vote for election, when I will give room to go do referendum, the thing God will give una for una soil, stranger no go find the Satan again, the Satan cause una, they cause problem. So not vote. Mama, beg una all. We, all of us, media team, Umuada, all of us, with the beg una, so make una tell una pikin, make it not go collect the cost of money. What put your demand that they who When I'm not going to say that foreigners, all of them. All of them are foreigners. So we beg you. Make una stay home on election day. So this might be the message when we come tell you, I beg, most importantly, on the 4th of February, Saturday, this SN, not the small work they do. Many of them, they there. So now our responsibility, especially those of us when it's the diaspora, make una not selfish too much, not touchy too much, because the moment when you bring our people come help to take care of them, to make sure say our land is safe, to make sure say the diaspora when we want, it will come. Yes, so now the message when me, I can't say, make I tell you now, I give you now this. The short message. So again, now me be Madam Erewa, and I want to remind you now again, no voting, no election. Now referendum we they talk about so. And then on the 4th, make una take time to heart. Bring the money, make we take care of DSM. So to help our land. I salute you now.
Thank you. Thank you, the beautiful woman. Thank you so very much. And I'm calling on my hubby, Chichi, to talk to our people. Thank you.
Thank you, my wife. Ndewono, BIAFRANS. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending where you are. I greet media teams. I think I'm coming out.
Very well, very well, very well.
Oh,
very well.
Very good. Media teams, I greet all of you for your good work. I greet my wife, the leader of Umada, my amiable, my woman crush. I appreciate you for your resolute. May Chukwuka bless you. You are a good leader. I thank all the Umadas for your resolute. Almighty God bless all of you for your good work. I thank Man Simon and I appreciate him for at least accepting to rest for now because man no be wood. I thank him because when he's coming out in Ogebutike, Ikende Amuma, Ikende Nso. Thank you because he's here with us. I thank you for his good work. May Almighty God bless him, guide him, protect him, give him more wisdom for this work. I thank all the BIAFRANS that are listening to us, all the autopiloters. Thank you for being there for us. I thank Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who decided that he will not disappoint us. As for those that are thinking that he will die, they will die his death. God said that our enemies will die our death. All the Ahithophel that are planning that Mazi will die, Simon Ekpa will die, all the media teams, they are planning our death. They did it to David in the Bible. Ahithophel planned to kill David, but their counsel turned against them. They drink their own blood, eat their own flesh, and so shall it be, according to their plans against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because they can never give you the report. Their report is always negative. So let it be according to their plan, and whatever they plan against them shall surely go back to them 1,000,000 times. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will live, he will not die. Simon Ekpa will live, they will not die, because God called them for this work. God said that whomever I call, I will equip. So my brethren, I encourage all of you to stand up this time around. We need your help. We plead and appeal to you guys, all you people this time. coming Saturday, 4th of February. Bring out your money. What we are talking now is money, because without money we cannot do anything. Keep on doing your good work. Those that are sowing this seed all this while, Chukwuka Abiyama must surely open another door for money. God will bless your handwork. Keep on sowing. Keep on sowing. Those that are not yet, those that are not following, come. The hour has come. As for this year, 2023, Biafra must surely come. And nobody, no demon, no witch and wizard will stop it. So bring out your money in the mega fundraising. We need many of us, millions of Biafrans. Come and sow your seed. Come and pay your tithe this time. Don't hide your money. Don't be selfish, because we want, we need your help. Biafrans need your help. And all the media teams, Man Simon, we need your help. Another thing, our mothers in Biafra land, we want encourage you to warn your children not to go out in this period of election. As for in Biafra land, there will be no election. In eastern part of this country, there will be no election. What we want is a referendum. We want our country to come. United Nation of Biafra is what we want. We don't want any election. Anybody that tells you that there will be election is deceiving you, because there must be no election. We have said it. Let it enter you. Warn your children, you mother, don't go. Look at what happened at Abia State. Politicians will kill you. They are killing themselves, sending their army, sending their colleagues to kill you, and they will label to be a Biafrans agitators. It's not Biafran agitators. We don't kill ourselves. They are the ones that are killing you. Stay in your home. If they ask you to stay home, stay at home. Stay. Be at your house. Nobody will come there to kill you. At least when they come to your house to kill you, the whole world will see. Thank God for social media. So we don't have any more thing to tell you, just to encourage you this time, this period, to help yourself, so that we will get that which God call us to get this year. God has promised, it's our promised land. We are going home this year. We are crossing the river. Our Moses is here. Our Joshua is here to carry us to that promised land. So my brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you. I want to encourage all of you to be at home, to stay at home, to whatever they ask you to do it. Make the church the disciple of Jesus Christ, the followers of Jesus Christ. Whatever he told you, whosoever he tell you to do it. So we are encouraging all of you, our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. Whenever they instruct you, whenever they advise you to stay home, stay home. You will not, hunger will not kill you. This season, they want to, please, we don't have much time to waste. I want to appreciate all of you for listening and accepting our advice. May Almighty Chukwuka Abiyama bless each and every one of you who decided to listen to us. In Jesus' name, amen.
You say,
Thank you, my hubby. And I want to bring in, I'd like my kid to talk to us. Bless. Come on, baby. Thank you, dear friends. I bring greetings from Ireland to you all. Thank you for watching us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I thank you all. I thank you, our media team, for the great job you people are doing. You are doing awesome job. May God continue to strengthen you all. It's not an easy task, but you see, it's a tax that we must pay to get our freedom. Freedom is not easy to get, but we are getting there. Thank you all. Thank you. I use the opportunity to thank our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you for being resolute. Thank you for standing on your word. Thank you for not disappointing God and disappointing Biafra. As you said that you will not disappoint us. but we are the ones that disappoint you. Those that are ordained and born to disappoint you have did so. But thank you for standing strong. May God continue to strengthen you. Nothing will happen to you. Whatever anyone plan against you, we surely go back to them. You are doing the work of that God called you. Thank you, Simon, our spokesperson, as Simon Ekpa. Thank you for being resolute to now. Consistency. May God continue to strengthen you. We are behind you. God is behind you. The heavenly host is behind you. Nothing will happen. No shaking, nothing mega. They are just chaff. They will all fade away. Thank you. Thank you, our honorable chairperson. You're a great woman. I appreciate all your efforts, your sleepless nights. God will surely reward you. Thank you. My fellow Umada worldwide. Thank you all. You all are great, doing marvelous job. God bless you all. I can't forget to thank our Eastern Security Network, our gallant men on ground. You guys, without you people, we can't do nothing. Honestly, you see, you are doing your job so great. So God will strengthen and protect and guide you people going and coming in. Nothing will happen. We will get our freedom. So I'm using the opportunity to call on Haneze and our politicians, our Eastern governors, who have vowed that our leader will not come out after election. You know what? You people are the worst jokers I have ever seen. You people are joking yourself. You have to get it that BIAFRANS has spoken and we stand on our word. You can never allow, there's not going to be any election in Biafra land. So you're wasting your time, you better repent. You better repent. And also the BIAFRANS, Umuada, we all are sending you people message to go and release our leader that you are holding hostage for nearly 2 years. The man that did nothing. And you people are planning how to kill him, but you are wasting your time. He will not die. That man came direct from God. You people don't even get it. You can't kill him. You don't have the right. You don't have the power. Try all your worst. You can't get him there. He will not live. He will not die. He will live to see Biafra come. So shall it be. And also you people have to pull out the military. I know you people know the implication of what you are doing in Biafra land. You brought terrorists from all over the world, wherever, to come and kill your own, burn their houses, and you will talk about sit at home. Sit at home. You say people will get hungry, people will get poor because of 2 days or 5 days sit at home. Is it not somebody that is alive that will be poor or that will be hungry? Why are you bringing military to kill them and burn their properties, burn their houses? Why not leave them to be poor and hungry and live? Better pull all your terrorists in army uniform out from that the Biafra land. It's getting worse by day. If you finish killing them, who are you going to rule? So there's not going to be any election. So I don't know who you will rule. You are killing all their properties. Are you going to rule the animal and ants in Biafra land, even if we give you a chance to win, to do election and win? I want to use the opportunity as well to talk to our government workers in Biafra land. They said they will use government houses for the election. Better their life. Let them sack you from that job. Most of you will still do the job and complain they didn't pay you salary. they will owe you for 6 months, or people even 1 year salary. So why are you risking your life? That day, you better stay at home. Stay at home. They have planned to use government houses for election. Don't let Nigeria happen to you. If they start you, go and create a job for yourself. Go and create a job for yourself. Go and do something else. Better you are alive than to die, than to let Nigeria happen to you. They are the one that will bring their military, kill you people in that place. So don't go and be a victim, because they will surely kill you people and target ESN. But we don't care. They have called us all sorts of names, called us every sort of name. We don't care. All we care is about our freedom, and nothing will stop us. They can't intimidate us. Whatever they like, let them do. So government workers in Biafran land do not go to work on that day, even 2-3 days before that day, because they say they will pack you people like sardine in Biafra, in government houses to do the election. You won. You die by yourself. You don't continue. Stay at home on that day. You will not die from hunger. If you did eat 2 days, do fasting. God will open doors for you. And again, our fundraising, please, is coming this Saturday, coming next week. We call on all BIAFRANS. We thank you. You people are doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Without you, what can we do? Where can we run to? You BIAFRANS, I give you kudos. You are trying, but please try more. Try more. We are in the tight corner this time. We need money. We need real money, real one this time, real one to support ESN, to get our freedom sooner, soon. Next month, we are already there. We can't back out. No, we are already there. As Mona, you know, when you are looking for something, even it's like a pregnant woman, when you are pregnant during the time, you know, when maybe 2 days or 1 day or 1 week, it will be like, oh, you're in hell. But you see, it's just a few minutes, few times, it will be over. So we are in Biafra. We already entered Biafra. Please, we beg you people, come up in a mass this Saturday and support ESN. Support ESN. So I'm going to say thank you for listening till I come again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. And I want to call on our Shine baby to speak.
Hey. Hello, Biafran. Ndewono. Hello, Umadanatu. Ndewono. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you in the Zoom, but please modulate your voice, because your voice has to come out from the Zoom and then enter the studio before it goes out. So modulate your voice a bit, please.
Okay. Hello, Biafra. Ndewono. Hello, Madanatu. Ndewono. Honorable ezigbo anyọma egbe eji eje ọgụ na-agbagbu ndị Fulani. Ndewo maadị Idem, ụmụada na-erubelu honorable anyị isi our honey. Ndewo no. Ndewo our media.
Ndewo, our ESN, ndị anyị jeje mba, ụmụ anyị na-emepụta anyị iru, ụmụ anyị si anyị wetebe ego na a ga na-arụ ọrụ. Ana m ekele unu ụmụ ọma. I will be like Queen Media today. I thank you, my amores, my media adorable, working tirelessly. Every day, our media day for media, they work, they support our Mazin and the Carlo, the work that is supposed to do, they are doing it, supporting our dragon. Hey, Biafra, biko ba akwara nubo, omu abiye me dragon, ihe meria. Ebe ji, amako me mekata mwe kwuo, okpu ishe ringo. Maazi wee chigidochi. Imo nochi na-egbu mmadụ. Eziokwu m niile. Biafra, forgive me, our dragon, I greet you. I will not say okpu ishe ringo again. But there is another one, Chichi, tell me today. Tatangwere. And the Honorable said that Tatangwere is living in my house. Is that why the Ngwere is hitting me in my leg? So, I don't know what to do. I never hear that type of, Tatangwere is living in my house. So, dear friends, I just thank everyone, how all of you are contributing, making Mazin Nande Karu to be happy, because Mazin Nande Karu is hearing all the things that we are doing. So, ana meke nunu, ndị Biafrans ibe mụ, asị na mgbe egwu na-ahachi ike ka ọ na-ebi. Na-asị unu, this is the time for fasting and prayer to support our dragon. Nothing is happened to him. I see people in this comment section, they are crying. Our dragon is doing something that you cannot imagine. Writing also. So don't cry. We move. So I thank every one of you. You should remember that with God, all things are possible. And we are winning. We have our dragon. We have a major job. People don't know the meaning of that name. So people should not cry. Understand? You see now, our dragon is writing, but every job is here. And it's fire all of you today. People will ask her question, any type of question, she's here to answer. Understand? Honey, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Because question is coming. Yes? I thank all of you that is bringing money. People can see when our honey is talking, there is somebody that called me because of that I want to give my house so that we can able to have money to do what we want to do. This guy, he don't have money, but he said because of that I should not my documents because of this struggle that he don't have, that he'll be giving us 1,000. I was very happy. He said that he will give me the receipt tomorrow. You know, all these our big men that is in America, you people don't want to come out now. Is it the time that they will kill your grandmother, they will take your land, they will kill every one of us? Even if you people didn't come out, we must get this Biafra. Our dragon must get this Biafra with Mazin Nandekaro. So what I'm saying is this. Anything Ohaneze Ndoshi Nandiama, you have a saloon, anything saloon the governor, is it this Biafra? We are going to get this Biafra. Come rain, come sun. I'm telling you people, there will be no election. I put it in Facebook. You can insult me, I don't care. What I know is this. We are going home. There will be no election in Biafra land. I need Biafra. I her election. I'm just warning all the mothers, we women, there is many of us that have only one child. Don't come out that day. If you come out, even if you are my sister that I love,
they will kill you. Fulani will kill you. You know that during the election, they used to kill people. Tinubu have said people to come and kill us because he's from Fulani. Can't you see his face? Somebody that is gushing saliva. You want to be your governor. Yeah? When I was in primary school, I'm hearing this Obasanjo. Our teacher said his name is Oliche Gani Obabala Anyamba. Oliche Gani Obabala Anyamba. Understand? Eh? These people are still here. All these food cargo. Eh? Obasanjo. This man, if these kind of people can teach us, they'll be teaching you to how to carry trousers to reach you here. You know that kind of thing. They don't even know what is going on now. We should never allow this old. Their grave is near to do what? We don't even care. We are going for. I don't want to see this Obasanjo again. With this Tinubu. They are irritating me. How can people that is senior my father will be coming to come and tell me to come? Our dragon is here. Our Mazi is here. But in Biafra land, though, not in zoo, we can never be again. Is it? In Biafra land, this is the time. Let us fight. I wish I'm in Biafra land. I will follow and fight this fight. They won woman. Before gas.
You hit it so hard. And I want to call Pastor to Dr. Awabia from people.
Ndewo, Honorable, you are a great woman. You are the best thing that ever happened to Biafra. We salute you. And we greet your husband, Honorable Charles, for giving us this opportunity to know you and for you to carry this. And Oma Adam, all the Hechichi Kura, Yosinaiga, Zazuma Danata, Ukumpe, in Arota. So, Emma, ukwefi there, or if indeed no, until I went in Kaya, I chose it how I can name Mama. You understand? Kaitawa didn't come be a halfway now, but so our media team, you people are doing wonderful and marvelous. May Chuko Kikabiama continue to give you people wisdom and knowledge. Continue to stand because without you, we don't know how this struggle could have been. Thank you, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Wherever you are, thank you because we know that God is giving you more wisdom, more knowledge to carry out this task that has been given unto you. We salute you. We know that you are doing great. And Biafra, Mazi is doing great. Mazi Nambekalo, we, the Umar that you have said that when you come, Biafra will come. We love you, we salute you. Like you say, you will not disappoint Biafra. We are not going to disappoint you. We give you, we say, Mechuko Kikabiama continue to strengthen you, that you will come and raise our flag. Then the mama, Achom Kanko Runo Kuno Oku Okuto Omada Ekugoku na Oku di Ichichi Ejigo English Kwe Kamua Kuokwai Apalai Biko Ndenne Unodo Adi Unodo Ndenne Unodo Maka Unodo Ha no n'ụlọ ka ha hapụ ịpụta ka a ghara sabotage ịhụgo n'ihe ndị Fulani na-abịa ha ewere na-egbuchi ụmụasị nọ ndị ESN ịhụgo n'ihe ndị Fulani na-abịa ha ewere na-agbasi ọkụ unu nọrọ. And I want to talk to that man nsị na aha ya na-esi ngaga lọkụ market si iweta PVC na ya ga na ihe anọ ọ dị ka ịchọgo ka evuru ma gị nwa ma PVC vulu ebe 6 feet dị ga anọdụ hụ that place again. Today will be the last day I got. No, that's what who is doing it. Any day you do it, that will be the last time you ever see that market or see any of you, because enough of that. Yeah, another warning. You have done this one and get free, but the next time, any of you will not get free. Hope Uzodema, you, I want to tell you something. Imani wonoshi, ishazo bakia debata. Imani woni ha no. See Saho, they give you lifetime. I show you bugi and you give free. Now he was we in the ESL. But what we are going to tell you that be counting your days, because your days is coming to an end. Then Biko, I want to thank the ESN, the warrior Mazinam de Kaluji Kopti today, standing because no matter that God gave him that wisdom to stand. Thank you, wherever you people are. Remember that one love and one unity, we will win. In this time, anywhere you people are, don't let nothing separate you people, but continue in that love until Biafra come. You will never be forget. Then I want to tell our brethren, Biafrans, who has been contributing, who has been doing marvelous. May Chuko Kikabiama bless you. Please, on 4th of this month, we are saying that we need your help. And you want to carry cross, sir. Nobody will carry this cross for us, because I one day in Hanua, the one Nigeria. Again. To Kenya next year, but it's not going to be in Biafra. As Mazi has talked that this month will be Woto. So what we are begging is that, please, on 4th of this month, we are waiting for you to come in mass and do what that the needful that we use in getting Biafra. And I want to thank everybody. I say, Mechuko Kikabiama, this year we have entered. It shall be blessing, Ngozi, Majungozi, Ebobele Bata, Akanchawa, Ihobuli Meto, Akanchawa, because now Akanchawa Kaigeji Meta Biafra. God bless you and thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. You know, Muma, you guys are very, very accurate this afternoon. And I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, because you guys are focused all the time, you know. And Mazi Abarawa, I think you're going to give a few, if there are questions from the media, please, we're here to answer. And then, of course, you can open lines so that we can talk to our Biafran people, please.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Umuada. The lines are open now. Biafrans, you may call in from these numbers on the screen. You may call in from these numbers on the screen and pose your question to the leader of Umuada. And while we wait for your questions to come in, we appreciate Umuada for living up to expectations and for standing in when Biafran need them most especially when Oyendu needs them most. Questions will be coming in. And as questions will be coming in, let this refresh the minds of Biafrans. The lines are open.
I said, Biafran war has ended 53 years ago and should remain ended. So in compensating them, there's so many things we need to look at. Maybe we won't compensate them, but compensating them, there's so many things we need to look at. Maybe we won't compensate them, but
our intention is that we are Muslims and Muslim preachers. That is why we gather the leaders of different sections, leaders of Sangaya, leaders of Zari, and all others, in order to sensitize people about this agenda we have in view. That is ensuring that we choose a Muslim and a Muslim, what we call the Muslim ticket. The union we invited are about 75 in number, especially the Izala Union from Kaduna, Izala Union from Jos, Salafia, Kadaria, Tiljaniya, GTI, M1, Form 1, and women in Dawa, together with our Yoruba Muslim brethren that are here, our Igbo Muslim brethren with the Union of all Imams of Kano State. We rally round all the unions so that we can have good platform to pass this message. What we show the leaders is that it is not a matter of we are coming to build road and infrastructure for you or the promise of giving you position. What we are talking about is who will establish the dignity of Islam and also uphold the respect of our religion. This candidate support our religion. For that reason, we are with him. When anyone dishonor our religion, we will tell the people that we are not with him. But the major issue we want to tell people is that a Muslim, no matter where he is better than an infidel. And when you join two Muslims, they will give you the victory that one Muslim cannot give you. This is why we have been sensitizing the people to understand that the Muslim ticket is very serious and it's a jihad to us as leaders.
As for the issue of those compensate those who died during the Biafra and everything, it's something, again, if you look at my broadcast of 15th of January this year, I did a broadcast where I said Biafran war has ended 53 years ago and should remain ended. People should not try to reenact it. And the only way to make it so that it's ended is that we now have to build a country called Nigeria. And that's why I've always said to people, I'm not contesting an election because it is turn of the Southeast. No, I don't want anybody to vote for me on that basis. I'm a proud Igbo man. I'm a proud Southeasterner. But I'm even more proud Nigerian. So in compensating them, there's so many things we need to look at. Maybe we won't compensate them, but maybe there's places where we need to apologize.
Unfortunately, the topical issue in Nigeria is restructuring. Restructuring my foot. To hell with restructuring.
You don't know how it pains me in my heart when you label criminals as Fulanis, because I'm a Fulani man.
This is quite a sensitive question, and the question is asking, it says, tribal militia men are overtaking communities in southern Kaduna, Benue, Niger, Plateau, and recently Enugu states, and settling in their ancestral lands. How would these government stop the influx of nomadic militia gangs in these rural areas?
They are part of what we intend to, again, discuss. So we are going to sit down to discuss with them and the invaders. If there is something that I'll be open to discuss and arrive at, again, an agreement that will make each of them to live peacefully.
Okay, let me say this. Since 1999, when I started witnessing democracy, a little bit younger then, I'm just 34 now, I started seeing people come and campaign. It comes with a very interesting wind of hope. You know, you just look like the is about to change. Vroom, the person will win. We will now be looking for the hope. We will not see it. It just keeps going and going. In fact, there's a particular one that I don't want to be too specific. The country felt like this was it. Everybody was, if you don't vote for that person, you become, everybody was really going that way. It will come again. Vroom. The person will come on seat and we'll be looking for the hope and the success we're all waiting for. So I want to ask a quick question. This is that same wind of hope blowing, and everyone is believing in it. Two things are. First is, what's different about this particular wind of hope? What's different? What's on the package that is different? That will not look like the other one that sincerely broke my heart without being too specific. You know, what is different about it? That's my first.
People don't change when they get to power. People don't change because they see money. When people get to office or they're in power, they actually bring out their true character. So don't think that anybody go to the office and change. No. You know a measure of a man when he has power or money. He doesn't have money, can be the most honest man. He doesn't have power, he could be the most humble person. But when you give him small power, if you come back, you'll be wondering whether this man has been condemning those who are in power that is behaving like this.
Yes.
So, office doesn't change people. Neither do money change people. They bring out their two characters. That's one. I'm not saying I'm going to change Nigeria overnight. No. The problems are enormous. What I'm saying is that
it's even impossible to change Nigeria overnight.
Where we are now is very simple. We're on the wrong road. If you don't know where you're going, every road will lead you there. So what we're doing now, we get up in the morning, turn right, go right, turn left. You drive up hope. And once there's hope, people have faith in the country. We go to church today, believing we will go to heaven. None of us have seen anybody who went to heaven. But we have hope. And that hope is not just having our faith to believe in God. But if we come out tomorrow and they say there's no heaven, then there's no place to go. So everybody's anything you like you do. Because there's no hope. I want to give Nigerians hope so they can have.
Welcome back. Our lines are open. You may call in, please. We are live and direct on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all media platforms that can
Sonia
hear us.
Bravo. Sonia Bravo.
The leader of Umuada and Umuadas are here to attend to your questions. Our lines
Sonia
are
Bravo.
open. You may call in, please.
Bravo. Hello. Hello, Bravo.
Caller on WhatsApp, missed your call before. I'm calling you back.
Hello.
There, Womazi, welcome to the program. Your friends are listening.
Hello. Thank you for getting me back here. Thank you so much.
There,
my name is Reka Shubu. I want to talk to our guest, Omada, the Amazon, the super Omada. The Omada I am proud of, the original one. Led by Her Excellency, Madam Honorable So Kachaswan, I think I'm right.
Yes, so you're right.
Yeah, greeting. Thank you for all your efforts. Thank you, our media teams. I can't thank you enough. I'm very optimistic. We all are going to rejoice at the end of the day. And also, I thank God for keeping our leader, Maznan, they can keep him very, very strong inside that place. When I that message, I was revived. If a man like that be in that place and still be powerful, let alone I outside. So, Omar, I want to request you one thing. Last time, the useless man in the Imo State, the illegitimate governor, said they want our ladies to be married to the uncircumcised immigrants of Starve Fishmen, married up to them free of charge, and I was boiling because I don't know how. In fact, do you have anything? Have you advised our mothers pertaining that issue? And again, our mothers at home, are you able to advise them to well upon this governor's wife? Because I do know they have not condemned the killing of pregnant women in Amufu, another place in Biafra land. They have not condemned the killing, but I know they will use them very soon to come and deceive our mothers and also the so-called reverend fathers, of which one of them are one of the bishop, those who kidnap our leader. Have you advised our mother to be well of all these people because they shouldn't listen to them because they will use the governor's wife and also use the reverend fathers to deceive them. Please.
Thank you.
Please, can you advise them on this? Okay? Advise them on this. That's why I want to tell them, Madam Azuka, please advise our mothers to take care of this, so to be mindful of those governor's wife and the reverend fathers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mansi. Thank you. Madam Azuka, you can address that.
Thank you, my brother. And, the problem we'll be having is because our people neglect the instructions given to us by the God Almighty. when the Israelites were going, they were instructed to marry from a particular tribe and not to marry from some tribes. But because of quest for money, and those that love money like hell, that can sell their mother and their father and their brother for money, extended their hands to these gender weights and ended up corrupting our race. That is what is going on, and that is why we are still having problems. And we'll still condemn and then tell our people, our mothers and our fathers, to be careful of what they are doing. Because when you are giving out these young girls because you want to collect money, or because you want to collect meat, or because you want to collect onions, or because you want to collect food, you give your way, you give your right, give your power, give your generations to these janjaweed. And we advise you not to be doing so, because they don't have the same value with us. They don't have the same culture with us. They don't have belief system with us. They don't have anything with us. So you should be thinking of what you're doing. For those who are giving their children to these terrorists to marry, you will regret it, because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself question. Does it worth doing? Is this what I'm supposed to do? And let me tell you, what you've ended up on, those who gave their children to these genderweed have messed up our place. And most of them have not how to speak our language. They can go there and commit a heinous crime, and at the same time, our people will be thinking that they're Igbos or they're from Biafra land. They are not. But because of the atrocities, and because of quest for money, and because of love of money, our people have given their rights, given their race, given their values to this gender. So if you keep correcting it from now, henceforth, that's okay. But if you've done it, of course, you are among those who are causing this problem that we have in our land. So we absolutely condemn you giving out your children to these terrorists that call themselves Fulanis. They don't have value system with us, and they don't have the same culture, and they don't have any belief system with us. So we cannot marry them. Thank you so much. And there's another question that you asked. Can you remind me the second question?
No, that is the question. The other one was just a commendation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did answer very well. Do we have calls from the other end?
Sonny, can we
You
talk?
have something to say?
Yes, unmute me.
No, your system is not coming out. You have to go out and come in again. We can't hear you.
No, you muted me. You muted me to
No,
mute
you
me.
have to go out and come in again. We can't hear you. You are not muted, but we can't hear you. It's from your end. Go out and come in again. Just go out and come in again, then it will fix itself. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. The whole world are listening.
Welcome, brother.
All hail Biafra.
Mother, I greet you, Mother Mazuka. I greet all of you.
They will.
Please, Mother, please, I want to make a suggestion, about what everyone is saying about percentage back home. I believe the best way now, because if you look at now, I know that we are not, we don't have access to Radio Biafra, but the best way now to send messages to our mothers in the village is just by poster in every market. All we need is just a poster. Even if it's only one poster you put in every market in all Biafra land. Anybody will come to market that day, we see it. The news will be flying everywhere. We don't even need it, only in the market. That is what we need. Posters. Everybody go to market to buy something. Everybody go to market. If you don't go, people that went to market market, we see something. If you want this teacher to stay on the market, all our posters go to every market in Biafra land. That is what I wanted to suggest, my sisters. Thank you very much for the good work you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, brother. I must tell you that we started this posters, flyers everywhere since last month, and they're still ongoing. And we've rolled out some millions of them, still going to all the villages. Everywhere must get these posters. And the reason why we make it this way is that we want a situation where you cannot, or you have yourself to blame if anything happens to you. Because when you see that poster that says no election in Biafra land, and you still go out there, it means that you are not following instructions. And if Nigerian government happens to you, you will not have anybody to blame. So we urge our people to respect that poster. That is how it is going to start. We want to be a nation of our own. We are going home. So you cannot come out that day to vote. That's why we're making every effort to make sure that these flyers and posters reaches every nook and cranny of every villages. So we are doing it, and we continue doing it until it reaches everywhere. Thank you so much.
Thank you. There's a caller again on WhatsApp. Caller, you may fire on. Biafrans are listening. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning, sir, from this side.
Yeah, please lower the volume of the device that is playing music from your end, please.
Please let me do music again. Good morning, sir, from this side, sir.
Good morning. You may fire on, please.
Okay, I so much appreciate you, people, and I greet Umada Neru Gwefi. I greet all of them, Madam Mariwa, Madam Azuka, Azuka. I greet all of them. May God continue to bless them more and more.
You say?
I don't have a question. I just want to encourage them to tell them that their work is great, because in the struggle of Biafra, I have never seen people turn up in this way. That means to show that Biafrans are ready to go. If you come online, even in the middle of night, you will see Biafrans on live, listening to you people, everybody that is talking about freedom. That shows the readiness of the Biafrans. And I pray that God will continue to strengthen them more and more, and the more wisdom will come that we use to actualize Biafra. Thank you so much, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Mazi, for your submission. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, our people are ready. If you want to know if our people are ready, you have to refer back what happened on Tuesday. That was the highest sit-at-home that I've ever recorded. So people are ready to go. People are ready and are warming up. And like we've just said before, we've announced it that everybody should be getting ready, because this is not going to be a war of, guns and bullets. But if Nigerian government decides otherwise, our people are ready. And we're going to fight and fight to the last until Biafra comes. We are in restoration mood. We're going home and our people are ready. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The lines are open and more calls should be coming in. Please permit me to refresh, because I couldn't hear my comrades in the studio, but from the comment section, they said they could hear them. So I will be refreshing the studio to fix some issues.
And all of you will suffer if you don't repent. You will suffer. Mark my words somewhere, you will suffer if you don't repent from your evil ways. You take money from murderers and from killers to suppress the truth. Biden doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria because they rely on the ambassador to feed them accurate information. And that is not happening because they've been bribed. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place in turmoil, not making it onto the front pages of newspapers all over the world. Nobody talks about it because they are all compromised. They've been bribed. We don't need your one Nigeria to survive. They tried, can you imagine the nonsense? They brought in their food blockade. They said we'll not send food to the south. They are perishable goods. So the items got spoiled in the north. The government now turned around to pay them almost 500.
All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Our lines are still open.
So I got call from here.
All right, receive the call, please.
I am caller.
Okay. Good morning from my side. Ana m ekene Madam Azuka na-ekene ụmụada niile. Sị Madam Azuka ya jide ka oji because ma onye asị ya jide ka oji ma ọ na-eme ọfụma. And ihe ọ bụ kwesịrị eze. Ọchịchị anụnwa ya n'onwe ya bụ onye isi ụmụada. O kwesịrị ya. Wee na-asị ya jide ka oji ma anụ nwere obi ka ọ. Ya chịrị ụmụada gaba ya chịkwa Biafra gaba ma anyị kwụ ya n'azụ. Ọdụ ọbụla o tiri anyị si ya n'azụ anyị si ụmụada niile n'azụ because mgbe gboo ọ na-aga akpọ okwu si ka ụmụada apụta and ụmụada pụta ụdị ọgaranya sikwa gị bụrụ na Igbo ihe erube isi and ha tie ọda ịgbara ọda egwu ha kpụrụ gị gba anyị na-asị ha tiwe ọda ihe ọ na ha kwu anyị ụdọ nwaanyị bụ ụmụ nwoke ga-erube isi anyị ga na-esokwa n'azụ dutogbo omenala anyị ka ọ dutom ọ dịba gboo and ọbịa kịta mechie to ha gaba n'iru ndewo na ụmụada ndewo Madam Azuka jide ka iji jiri anyị gaba ma anyị kwụghị n'azụ ihe ọ bụla esi anyị ma anyị ga-eme ya ndewo ụmụnne m.
Thank you. Thank you. Madam Azuka is talking, but she's muted.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, Madam Azuka, please repeat what you said because the audio device took you out.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Very well now.
Okay, thank you, brother. We wanted to tell you that we are prepared, fully prepared for this journey. We are prepared mentally, we are prepared physically, and of course, we are prepared spiritually. And whomever that stands our way must be crushed. And so I kwado teacher, nothing mega. We're going home. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Our lines are still open, and you have to call in, please. While we wait for calls, let's listen to this prayer.
Chukwu aza ndị mbụ na ndị agadi ihe enu na ihe a na ogwu na abụ nchi ike nga n'ọfọ ndị isi a nwoke ndị isi a nwaanyị otu nwoke otu nwaanyị arụsị Igbo abụ Igbo anụ m akpọku unu mmụọ dị na Igbo abụ Igbo anụ m akpọku unu mmụọ dị na abọkọ nke dị n'ịda nkeso ogbugbu nkeso agwụ nchi abụ ụzọ ịtọ mmiri abụ ụzọ ite enu ala ogwugwu abụ ogwugwu anụ m akpọku unu taa bụ afọ mmụọ afọ mmadụ afọ oru afọ Igbo afọ abọka afọ ịda afọ ọhịa afọ ụzọ ana m akpọku unu n'isi nwanne m nwoke a na-akpọ oke ngwu ana m akpọkukwa unu n'isi the Motherland Warriors ana m akpọkukwa unu n'isi ndị ndu dị iche iche na ndị isi anyị dị iche iche karịsịa Simon Ekpa the disciples number 1 disciple ana m akpọku unu n'isi ndị ọrụ ya na-akpọkukwa unu n'isi ndị ọrụ okengwu kwesị unu doo onye hapụrụ nwunye ya hapụ nne ya hapụ nna ya hapụ ihe niile o nwuru wee were isi ya wee kwere nkwu wee were isi ya na-agwọ ka na dị mma ọnwa ji egbunata ya ịha ibe aja eri ya ekpe ịha ojiji egbukweni ya ịha ọnịna egbukweni ya ịha njọ dị n'ihu ịha n'azụ ka ọ ji anọ ịha njọ dị n'azụ ịha na ihu ka ọ ji anọ ịha ojiji eji egbu ya ịha kakaka aja eme ya ịha jijiji aja eme ya ịha nwere ebe ka o ji enwu ịha ọ sepụ aja adụ ya ịha mịa ma ezinụlọ ya ịha mịa ma ndị ọrụ ya ịha o jebe na eke ịha eke hube isi ịha o jebe n'ori ịha orie hube isi ịha o jebe na nkwọ ịha nkwọ hube isi ịha ana m ayọkwa n'isi ọtọpailọtụ ịha nga ọbụla ha nọkwa ịha ọnwa aja egbukwe ha ịha kpọmkpọ ọnụ aja egbukwe ha ịha na-ayọkwa n'isi DSS anyị ma na-enwuru ndị ọjọbọ n'aka nni nwụọ n'aka ekpe ma chukwudonu ndị ọjọba ana Igbo abụ Igbo arụsị Igbo abụ Igbo ana m akpọku unu ka unu jejiri aka unu jee họpụrụ anyị aka n'etiti ọka ịha anyị na-ayọkwa n'isi onye ndu bụ maazị Nnamdi Kanu ekwu na ihe aja emenata ya ịha ihe aja emenata ya ịha ihe aja emenata ya ịha ọ kọtụrụcha mkpụrụ akwa akpa ya hapịa ọka adịnụ mkpụrụ akwụ ọka adịnụ mkpụrụ akwụ ọka adịnụ mkpụrụ akwụ ọka ya afụnata ụzọ ri mmụmụ ọnwa ọka ya afụnata ụzọ ri mmụmụ ọnwa ọka ya afụnata ụzọ ri mmụmụ ọnwa ana Igbo mgbakunie ihe na-emere Igbo ihe kunie Igbo bụ ọdị n'Igbo kunie Igbo bụ Igbo kunie ihe na-emere Igbo ihe kunienu n'aka nne kunienu n'aka ekpe mmiri abụ mmiri dị n'ala Igbo kunienu ọfọ abụ ihe ọfọ dị n'ala Igbo kunienu mgbe bịa nzọpụta n'Igbo bịa nzọpụta n'Igbo ikwekwara ka ala Igbo kpuo ka ụgbọ ikwekwara ka ala Igbo kpuo ka ụgbọ ụmụaka bụ ndị a bụ ụmụnne m a hapụrụ nwunye ha hapụrụ nna ha hapụrụ nne ha hapụ ikwu hapụ ibe wee were isi ha wee na-agwọ ka na-adị mma a sị m na ịdị mma nke ha ga-abụ ohime ịha ọganiru nke ha ga-abụ ohime ịha ọganiru nke ha ga-abụ ohime ịha ihe aja emenata ha ga-adị ndụ ma fụ Biafra anya ma rie uru Biafra rie ihe dị na Biafra ma keta na Biafra etu a ka ọ dị mma na onwe m bụ eze Chukwu na nso mmadụ bụ eze akarụcha aba na asụọ ya nri ekwu nna m na-adịkwa ndụ ma fụkwa na Biafra ịha na agha ji erikwa isi m ịha ma o ji erikwa ezinụlọ m ịha Chukwu ngị na ndị mbụ na ndị egede bịanụ na ụmụ Biafra bịanụ chichekwaba ma ndị nọ na diaspora ma ndị nọ na Naịjirịa bụ dịrịrị wanụ bụ ndị chọrọ ka Biafra bịa na o nweziri ndị ji ya Biafra akpa ego ewesị na Biafra ya tụpụkọcha ịha ndị ji strọgụl a nọ n'elu ya wee were strọgụl a wee sị ka ha were ya na-eme ekizi mọni ka ọ bụrụzie biznes ha kpọbara wee na-emebizi afụfụ maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ndị otu ya na-ata ka a kpụọ ya n'ala ka eleberuzie anyị terrorist because of their bad omen ana m asị na anaghị atụsịkọcha ha ịha anaghị atụsịkọcha ha ịha anaghị atụsịkọcha ha ịha wee nna ya Chukwu na wee tido bukobukobukobukọ bịa zitere anyị ndị mozigo ndị ga-abịa ịnụ agha Chukwu na ana Chukwu kere Igbo bịa zitere anyị ndị agha ndị ga-abịa ịnụ agha ikwuru n'akwụkwọ nsọ na ha ga-abịa in thousands mana ha ga-anụ otu otu isi kama si merie ndị go n'agha na ị ga-akọmandị aja dị n'ala kọmandị ahịhịa dị n'ọhịa ka ọ bịa nụọ ọgụ a mgba kọmandị ahụ n'oge ahụ eruona oge akara aka eruona oge akara aka eruona oge akara aka eruona mgbe je kpọtazie ahịhịa dị n'ala kpọlite ahịhịa dị n'ala kpọlite aja dị n'ala kpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ the foreign heroes ndị nke nwụrụ anwụ bụ ndị bụ ụzọ nụ agha nzọ ọgwụ ha agụ iro nsi ha ojukwu ha kpọlite ha nge na nge ha nọ na ha jezie ha chịrị ndị nke nwụrụ anwụ bịa join ndị nke dị ndụ ka anyị zọta ana Biafra ntụantị bịa ka esi jere ụra asị ọkịdị ọnụ mba otigbu onye na-etigbu m ike bi n'ọma agụ ọnụ obiri anwụkwu na aṅa mmanya odogwu jire mba hịota ụgwọ mgbakwunye na oge agha ahụ eruola ka ụnụ bịa nụ agha ma merie n'agha ka anyị tụrụgo mmeri ntụantị bịa ka o si si jere ma na eke ma na ori ma na afọ ma na nkwọ na ahịa na-anọ ụbọchị na-anọ onwere m ukwu onwere mmụọ nta ogbogbo m ukwu ogbogbo ma nta ogbomasị olu nkesi Igbo nkesi abụkọ nkesi ịda o si na Yoruba o si na Awụsa o si na Fulani o si na mba ofesi wee tinye ihe a ngudoro na ọ jere ekwu m ihe na-egbu mmụọ gbuo ya o ịha ọ bụrụ amụsụ ihe na-egbu amụsụ gbuo ya o ịha ọ bụrụ mmadụ ihe na-egbu mmadụ gbuo ya ịha ọ bụrụ arụsị ihe na-egbu arụsị gbuo ya ịha ọ bụrụ ọgwụ ihe na-egbu ọgwụ gbuo ya ịha bikobikobikobikobiko ọ bụkwa ntụ antigudi akụ esijere na ebe ọfọ ka ohi dị o ịha gị na chukwu gị na ọfọ mgbịrịgba ama na-esi na-atụ egwu mgbịrịgba ama na-esi na-atụ egwu mgbịrịgba ama na-esi na-atụ egwu ntụ a kwuru ya ka ọ dị ihe bụ okwu nze kwuchara m ọdụ na okwu nze kwuchara m ọdụ dị ka okwu ekwuchara ṅụọ arụsị wee sị chukwu okike abịa nke na ndegha anya ebere na agha a na-abịa ihe a na agha a na-abịa ihe a bịa jiri aka nụọ ya anọ m na nlọ wee fụ ka ebu egbe wee sọrọ nda ana igbo niile wee na-agba nya tata chiflota ka m rọrọ nra ka ebu egbe wee na-agba ndị agha ndị amị enedizie m anya ọ dịka mụ na nwanne m nwoke a na-akpọ Simon awe were ụkwụ na-aga ihe m fụziri bụ Buhari gbọgidere egbe gbọgide egbe dị ore ana na-agba egbe ma egbe niile ahụ ọ na-agba ndị ahụ ọ na-agba egbe ahụ afọ nha anya onwekwana onye ọgbọtụ onwe anyị nwa na-agara onwe anyị onwe onye mere anyị atak mgba ahụ emetụ anyị ma ọ anyị afọ m mgba anya nwekwana ndị ọ na-agbatu afọ m but everywhere was scared ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị amị Naijiria a na-agbapụ egbe ma ọnwe onye mgbọ metụ ma ọnwe onye ha gbaturu ma ọnwe onye ha merụ ahụ bịa Buhari gbagidere egbe dị oro na ana na-agba egbe anyị apụta were mụ na Simon apụta were ụkwụ gafere ya egbe ahụ a na-agba enwe anyị isi enweghị si na ntụ a ntị fụ ya na nlọ n'otu a ka o esi je eme n'ife na ha ga-ebu ngwa ọgwụ ha bụrụ ngwa agha ha niile buru ya bịa agbaba ha gbachaa onwe ya ji agbagbuta onwe ha ka ha ji agbagbusi ha tụa nkwuru ya ka ọ dị mana eke mana orie mana afọ mana nkwụ Chukwu okike abịa mgbe bịa bụrụ anyị agha zoro ezo na mgbịrịgba ama na-eji.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? If not,
BIAFRANS, the lines are open. Throw in your calls. And in absence of no question, we will be rounding up in the next 5 minutes. So call in, bring in your questions, air your views. Now that you see Umuada, don't come and call us when Umuada leaves the studio and say, I want to talk this one. No, talk him now. Call in now. And understand one thing, that we are not going to stop, not one iota, not one bit.
And we are not going to stop. I want the world to understand me very clearly. We are not going to stop. It doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter how many lives they extinguish. It doesn't matter the genocidal tendencies they bring with them into our land. We are not going to stop. Everybody listening, everybody watching, everybody remotely interested in justice and peace must understand this. Our destination is freedom, and that very place we're heading to is Biafra. And nobody, no soul on this earth can stop us. Instead of Biafra not to come, we all perish. I want our adversaries, our enemies to understand this very, very clearly. We are not going to retreat, not one iota, not 1 inch, because Biafra must come. Because the hatred have continued to this very day. As I'm speaking and addressing all of.
Thank you, Onyendu, for reminding them. Our commitment is to the letter. Umuada, thank you for being in the studio. Since there is no call coming in anymore, I think we will have to draw the curtain here. I must appreciate you all, the media team, and these wonderful and beautiful Oyoyo that we have in the house. Hey, when we see you now, we go there happy, because only the smile we wanna carry alone, they scatter everywhere. Not too fine. Not too fine. Women of Biafra, gifted with everything. Wisdom endowed. Hey, Oyoyo. Not too fine. All right, make una use our time.
Thank you.
To round up the program.
Okay. Thank you, Barawa. You are wonderful. Of course, with all the media team, you guys are great. And we love you guys because you're doing a very marvelous job. You guys are very brilliant. You guys are very articulate. You guys are very focused in what you're doing. And that is why Master Simon has not been finding it, that difficulty, in the disseminating his information. You guys have been doing very, very, very wonderful job. We thank you for doing that. And we want to extend our greetings to our leader, Master Nandekano. We know that he is an indestructible human being. No matter how people think about him, no matter what they want to cook, no matter what they want to do, nothing will happen to him. Because if they try it, if anything happens to Martin Nandekano, I don't think the politicians, they will get the fire for fire. There is no two ways about it. We are solid, we are focused, we know what we're doing, and we are helping Master Simon Ekpa, both the media team, all together, helping to get to our destination. And there is nobody, not even a child that has not been born, can stop Biafra from coming. Biafra, we must enter. Biafra, we must go. There we'll sing praises to the Almighty Father that created us, that gave us that nation. It belongs to us. Self-determination is not a crime. And we're fighting for what belongs to us. Those who came from outside to take it. All the arsenals that have come to in our country, in our nation, we will use it against them. Everything that they brought, we are gonna use it, to fight. And of course, their heads will remain in our land and become our fertilizers to our farms.
Can you take call? Can you take call?
The Umada.
No. We have closed the call line.
Let them leave us. If they want peace, let them leave us to go. But if they don't want peace, we are gonna fight it, and we're gonna get Biafra. So we want to thank everyone who stayed throughout the deliberations. We want to thank you so much for all you guys are doing. Those who are contributing, we are putting your name in the archive. We are putting your names in the book of life, because we will remember you when the time comes. And we equally want to appeal to those who want to do private donations, who doesn't want their names to be made out there due to one fear or the other, or maybe skeptical about what is going on or what should be said about them. Please, want you to email us or to send messages to us. We are willing to take that so that we can buy equipment that suits this fight, to equip our men and women who have volunteered themselves for this fight. Like I said before, and I keep saying it again and again, you have only two choices. Either to use the ESN to fight and get your freedom, or to fight or to donate your family or to donate your relations for this or to this gender-with government. But in terms of winning it, we are already there. We have won, and we're going home, and nobody can stop it. So thank you guys so much for all you've done. Thank you for being there. Thank you for contributing. And do not forget, the 4th of February is another mega fundraising. So we want to buy fighter jets. We want to fight. We want to buy every equipment that is suited for this war, because we're ready to go home. It's either they give us in peace or we go in pieces. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Umada Biafra, Umada Natu Kwefi. You guys are making my day all the day. And I'm making your days, because if I'm not making your day, I don't think you're gonna make my day. If I'm not making your day, you'll push me to the ground. And like I said before, Umada are here to help to get Biafra. And those who are steadfast are gonna make it to the promised land. And those who are not will fall by the side. And I don't pray to be one, but I must tell you, I am so proud of you for all you've been doing. Thank you guys, and thank your husbands for supporting us and for giving you all to this cause. Thank you so much. And thank the media team again for all you've been doing. We love you guys from the bottom of our hearts. From here to you, we say good evening.
Thank you, Umuada. Thank you. Mazuko, do you have something to say? Mazirap, do you have something to say to BIAFRANS before we call it a day?
No, I don't have anything. Only that we have come out, no going back. We have gone beyond 80%. We are approaching 90%. And we can't afford going back. So we have to all be strong. Thank you and good night, BIAFRANS.
Thank you, Mazirap.
Thank you, Mother. It's so wonderful to have formidable mothers like you still coming forward and pushing ahead, and you are such an inspiration to many, many, many women and many of our, even men, and many of our families back home and in diaspora. Thank you. And fellow Biafrans, let's keep the fire burning. No retreat, no surrender. And there are so many that have been waiting for me to come for us to join in prayers. And I'm happy that we started with prayer today. You saw Mazi Soni started with Psalm 35. Please, let's keep on praying. We'll continue to pray. Those of you that waited on the Lord today, thank you so much. We waited. And I want to tell you that when we begin to sing our victory song, we will count our blessings and we'll name them one by one. Thank you very much, Mommy Caroline. You're awesome. You're the best. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you, Madam Azuka. Thank you, Pastor Rose. Thank you, my beloved Sister Blessing. You all are wonderful. Thank you and good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And to the entire Biafran people, the office of the spokesperson of Biafra hereby calls on all Biafrans and civilians in Biafra land to be of the watch and also on the watch. Take precautionary measures whenever you see the Nigerian terrorist government shooting or bombing with their helicopters from above to the Biafra land. And now, allow the Biafran army to do their jobs. And also any attempt by the Nigerian terrorist government to apply force in order to conduct these fraudulent elections that is coming up in Biafra land, they will receive it in equal resistance from the Biafran people. So also, if any helicopter flies above or bombs your territory, going forward, the Biafran army will engage them. These are the messages from the spokesperson of Biafra. So we thank you all for being with us this far, and we encourage you to keep the fire burning. Pray for Onyendu, pray for MS, pray for Umuada and the people that are even working with this same Umuada that you see here, which you don't know because they are more than this. There are others that their identities are kept anonymous. Now, there are ESN which you don't know and other groups that fight to make sure one Nigeria comes to their knees. So please, pray for everybody, especially the Biafran people that are at the forefront of this battle, who feels the brunt of one Nigeria each and every day. We thank you all for listening and for sharing and for hitting the like button. Make the flyer of no elections in Biafra land to go far and wide. Send it to your people so that they will know the message. And we will continue on the awareness until we get to our destination. From us, from here, it is good evening.
Bye.
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 You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Simon paid people to go and protect
yes.
our land.
I just asked you a simple question. People who come to me and they tell me, Chidi, stop attacking Simon Ekpa because Simon Ekpa is the one who is actually raising money and funding ESN. That if not for the ESN that Simon Ekpa sent to Ozala, they will not be coming Ozala. If not for the ESN that Simon sent to Okigwe, there will not be peace in Okigwe. If not for the funding of ESN that was done and ESN that Simon and Autopilot was funding, they went to a Hamufu, that there will not be peace. Are they correct or are they not correct?
Now, they are correct. Let me tell you the truth, they are correct. But I'm telling you...
You are disappointed. You are disappointed.
Simon, Raphael.
Hi, what causes in a woman a kuruta? Ebu beligwamo billion. What Japan to many pilotimo? What is sabini gwamo billion? Kulio, bilio, Chukoki Kabiama. Borona nyaga, kulio, bilio, Chukoki Kabiama. Borona nyaga. Kulio, bilisiano, Chukoki Kabiama. Pusiana nyaga. Kulio, biliano, Chukoki Kabiama. Pusiana nyaga. Maximum respect to my own talented leader, Prophet Mazin Nandekano. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. They came from Sahel, they came from Chad, they came from Niger, Senegal and Mali, claiming our land, killing our people because of our blessings. My God, go to the bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day. Raping and killing our women and men, slaughtering them in their farmland. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day, and nobody they talk. Chimo, dividing and ruling we anyhow, as if you are not human being. My God, abducting and killing BIAFRANS every day, and the whole world they watch, the whole world they see. Kulio, Kulio, Chukoki Kabiama. Kulio, Kulio, Chukoki Kabiama. Corona Nyaga. What causes in the women and Kuruta? Ebu Beli Mama, Bilio. But you're about to make a pilotimo. What is happening, Bilio? Kulio, Kulio, Chukoki Kabiama. They splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama. He go down, we are one. Ishan and Banke, we are one people. The Robo Isoko, we are one. His own security, we are one people. Ogoni Kalabari, we are one. Kalabanga and Nibo, we are one. He go down, we are one. Ishan and Banke, we are one people. Robo Isoko, we are one. His own security, we are one people. Ogoni Kalabari, we are one. Kalabanga and Nibo, we are one people. They splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama, they rape our wives, they rape our girls, they rape our sisters, raping even our children, raping their car with the concealer to women with the top and they die. Small. Chukoki Kabiama, Chukoki Kabiama, Chukoki Kabiama, go to the one nation, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, BIAFRANS nation, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, go to the one nation, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, BIAFRANS nation, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, Masimo, Durani Labasien, Mohamadike, Durani Labasien. I want to worship in the golden altar. You said you are going to build in ODOGWU. We are all the BIAFRANS, we gather together to worship in na-eti n'ikpu o